management distributed the capital budget guidance as we now begin to work on putting together a capital bill for fiscal years 14 and 15. The capital bill is a focus on taking care of the substantial assets that the state has, both state and institutions of higher education. This is a process that will unfold over the next several months. The guidance deadline for the state agencies is listed as November 15. I note in the guidance document that your process will likely unfold over a different time period, and that's something that you will have to work through as you begin this process. The capital budget, higher education funding in the capital budget is always a significant focus of state resources. I mean, we would expect, as again, we're at the beginning of the process here, and there's a lot of work to be done and a lot of information to be received from you all, from the state agencies, but we would expect that school facilities, renovation, repair, and new construction will be a major component of the bill. We would expect that higher education, responding to the recommendations that you provide to us, are going to be a major component of the bill, as well as taking care of our state assets, particularly our institutional agencies. There's also usually a robust allocation of capital dollars for local infrastructure projects, and I would expect that that will find its way into the bill as well. So I just want to second what the governor and the chancellor have said, in that 2 years ago, the institutions came together, and in an outstanding example of cooperation and strategic focus on the allocation of resources, in my opinion, clearly superior to a pure formulaic allocation, clearly superior to a free-for-all, where everybody just goes and fights for themselves. The fact that you were able to come together and review and assess the needs of each of your institutions and the university system of Ohio collectively produced a superior product. The governor mentioned top-down and bottom-up. If from a top-down perspective, if state government tried to impose on you a capital allocation, and thinking about the operating budget, you were able to come together in the operating budget and make tremendous progress on how we allocate resources to try to focus on graduation and student success and student completion in a way that if we tried to impose on you, frankly, would not have worked. And so it is you coming together. And so this process over the next couple of months that you're going to embark in really it's critically important to the success of our capital bill. And so we look forward to the recommendations that you present to us. We will look forward to incorporating them into the capital bill. The OBM timeline expectation for a capital bill is that work will conclude through the course of this calendar year on planning and preparation. We'll then assemble a bill and try to get it to the General Assembly in the early part of next year for their consideration and enactment into law. We'd like to do that in the early part of the spring so that this bill can be effective in early summer, and we can begin to flow dollars to these critical repair, renovation projects and new strategic investment initiatives that you will identify for us this summer. So again, thanks so much. We appreciate President McDavis and President Boyes being willing to take the leadership, and the other members of the Commission. OBM and the Board of Regents, I know, speaking for John, stand ready to assist you as you move through this process. And we look forward to an outstanding product just as we received 2 years ago. With that, Chancellor Carey and myself and the leads of the panel would be happy to take any questions that the press might have.